Hey boxing fans, this is Ian Thomas and this is Matthias on Boxing. We're a boxing show that provides boxing reviews, predictions and so much more. If you like boxing, then please hit like and subscribe. On Saturday, the 13th of March, we will see David Benavidez take on Ronald Ellis at the Mohegan Sun Casino, Connecticut, and will be shown live on Showtime. Okay, so firstly, the tail of the tape. David Benavidez comes in at 23-0 with 20 KOs. He's 24, he comes in at 6'1", and he's got a 76-inch reach. Where Ronald Ellis comes in with 18 victories, 1 loss, 2 draws, and 12 KOs. He's the older man at 31, he's the shorter man at 5'11", and his reach is slightly longer at 77.2 inches. Both fighters come in at the orthodox stance. Okay, so let's talk about Benavidez. He's an American fighter, and he's the younger brother of welterweight Jose Benavidez Jr. Benavidez won the vacant WBC super middleweight title back in 2017 against Ronald Gabriel, then retained it in a rematch in 2018. However, Benavidez was later stripped of his belt for testing positive for cocaine, which served him a 4-month suspension from the sport. Benavidez went on to win the WBC title again in a technical knockout victory against Anthony Durrell in 2019. When he had Durrell pinned in the corner in the 9th round, calling for the referee to stop the fight. In his last fight, Benavidez dominated against Alexis Angulo and had the fight stopped in the 10th round when Angulo's corner pulled him out. However, he was stripped of the belt again after he was nearly 3 pounds over in weight on the scales. I definitely like Benavidez as a fighter. He likes to come forward, throw punches in bunches, and he likes to counter shots but comes back with even heavier shots to the head and the body. And he does it with bags and bags of confidence. You could say Benavidez is avoided, but if he goes on to win against Ellis, then I'd like to see him go on to fight the Caleb Plant, especially with the Canelo Alvarez and the Billy Joe Saunders fight wrapped up in May. They are definitely fights I'd like to see in late 2021 or early 2022. Now let's talk about Ronald Ellis. He's had the slightly less fights than Benavidez, and his only loss came in 2019 by a majority decision to DeAndre Ware. Ellis is a come-forward fighter with a very cagey approach. He keeps his hands high and keeps edging in while looking to land a jab to open up his opponent for either the hook or overhand right. In my opinion, he doesn't really carry the spite that Benavidez does. In his very cagey approach, he seems to creep in, hit you with jabs, but backs up immediately when faced any pressure. The only recognised name on his record is Matt Korobov, but Korobov had to retire in his clash due to Achilles injury in round 5. So on to my prediction. It's going to be a cagey affair from Ellis. I can't see him troubling Benavidez. I think Ellis is going to come in, he's going to look to hit and move with a jab, maybe look to counter with a left hook or overhand right. But I don't think his footwork is good enough to do that. I can see Benavidez coming forward, throwing lots and lots of punches, which will put too much pressure on Ellis. I mean, my game plan to Ellis would be simple. Keep it long, keep moving, keep frustrating Benavidez, and hopefully you've got the power to stop him or knock him off track and maybe get a points victory at the end. For me, Benavidez seems to love it when he pushes opponents back with sheer volume of punches, and I can see him getting the knockout. I think he's going to have too much pressure to put on Ellis, and I think Ellis won't be able to cope. I think he'll fold. So I'm going to say Benavidez is going to win by knockout in round 6 or definitely the second half of the fight. So there you have it. Hope you like the video. Keep tuning in, keep liking and subscribing, and this is Matthias on Boxing.